Hello, I'm Meredith Blackwell, and I'm at the International Mycological Congress 11 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And I'm going to have a conversation with my friend Jennifer. Introduce yourself and show your name tag.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Luangsa-Ard from Biotech, Thailand. And it's nice to be here at the IMC 11.
Great. So, you are one of the officers of IMC, and I think this is a reward, if you can consider it that, for putting on such a wonderful Congress 4 years ago in Bangkok.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Yes.
Dancing and just really wonderful. So anyway, you have a truly international background, and so I wanted to ask you to tell that a little bit.
Well,
you were born where?
Oh, okay. I was born in the Philippines, and I studied biology there. And then I went to Germany for further studies, and then I finished biotechnology in Germany. And then I met my husband, who is Thai, and we moved back to Thailand when I graduated from Braunschweig. And then I worked at Biotech, first doing the work on Magna Porte, Grisea, so plant pathogens. And then I got interested in insect fungi, so I did my PhD at Ard University, working on phylogenetics of Bacillomyces. Yes.
Well, that's really interesting, and it's also interesting to me that you have lots of relatives in the United States. Is that right?
Yes.
Or some, and your parents.
My parents are actually American citizens, so they lived here in Georgia, but my siblings are also scattered. So my brother was here in Florida, but now they're all returned to the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
And I have some aunts and uncles here in the U.S.
Yeah, I think you went to a wedding shower before you came here.
Yeah. Yes, my cousin just had a bridal shower, and she's getting married in September. So
good.
yes,
I'm glad you made it for that.
Yeah.
And Jennifer is at Biotech, which is an institute of the government of Thailand. And why don't you explain a little bit about Biotech and the other groups that fit into it?
Yes, so we we are one of the national centers in Thailand under the Ministry of Science and Technology. So there are 4 national centers. We are one of them. It's the National Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology. And what we do is mainly to answer to what the farmers need in the country, like for the users, for agriculture, for medicine, and many things. Yes.
Do you have to identify fungi, or what do you do for these groups?
So for fungi, we work a lot on taxonomy, but our group actually is responsible for isolating them. We go out to the field, we collect the fungi, we identify them and make pure cultures, and from those we distribute it. We deposit it first in our culture collection, and our culture collection is in charge of distributing these cultures to different laboratories. And we have biocontrol laboratory, for example, and they're looking at the potential of this fungi to be used in biological control of insect pests in agriculture, especially in rice and cassava, because those are our major products that we export. And we also have screening for enzyme, the production of enzyme, and we have a good chemistry lab looking at the metabolites of this fungi.
Oh, okay, that's really something, because I don't think we have a governmental institute near like this. Most of it's very, very applied research, and I don't think there's a group that goes out and searches for fungi that way. So that's very forward looking as far as I'm concerned. So where did you learn your fungal taxonomy at?
Well,
your PhD?
My PhD was at Ard University, but Rob Sampson was my co-supervisor.
Okay. I thought Rob was involved somehow.
Yes, because I worked on Bacillomyces, and at first actually Rob wanted me to work only on section Bacillomyces, so those were the thermophilic species. And then after a while, he added the section Isoarioides to my work, and I was so happy about it because I could work on insect fungi. And that was really great because going out to the forest and finding them is really fantastic, and we have a huge diversity in Thailand. So,
Well,
yeah.
I certainly have enjoyed going out collecting.
And you have been with us in the
Yeah,
field,
yeah,
so you've
twice.
seen.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
And then I know that you're involved a lot in teaching and outreach to other countries even.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of training. So we have collaborations with Vietnam, with our neighboring countries, especially with Vietnam and with Laos. We go to Vietnam and to Laos and organize workshops, and we teach them how to go out to the field and how to collect, how to look for them, especially insect fungi. Also some groups like Basidiomycetes and Celeriaceous fungi. And the same thing in Laos, so we have this collaboration. And they could send their staff over to biotech, and we train them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time a long time ago with you and Joey Spatafora, I was invited to go, and it was really interesting because there were so many people in this class in the course that I had no idea that they would come from far away.
Yes.
There were Malaysians, I think.
As well, yeah. So
one-
Indonesians, Malaysians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Chinese? Or
Not really
Not
the
much.
Chinese, not
Okay.
much of the Chinese. I mean, they're strong in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're helping more of the immediate neighbors. And actually, you mentioned Joey. It was a privilege for me to be trained in his lab to do the molecular work
you
there as
visited.
well.
I
So
forgot that.
I was in OSU for 2 months
Oh.
to do some molecular work. Yes,
Yeah.
and I was very, very excited
And you
going
and
there.
Joey continued to do some work.
Yes.
And you also worked with some people from England too, I think.
With Nigel,
Yeah,
yes,
Nigel Jones.
Nigel Jones was the head of our lab, the Mycology lab, when I started doing the insect fungi work, and he was also my co-supervisor together with Rob Sampson.
Oh.
Yes, so I learned from him as well.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But he's no longer with Biotech now.
At the
He's-
moment, he is working in China in a private company with Professor Zheng Jili.
Okay.
Yeah, working on cordyceps.
Yeah, and you went to a meeting last year or year before there?
They organize a Cordy Forum every year, and they invite scientists all over the world who work on cordyceps to give talks. And I
Nice.
think that's a very interesting meeting. Yes.
Yeah. So you do all this work because you're in charge of labs at Biotech, aren't you?
Yes, I am the head of the microbe interaction and ecology laboratory. So yes, we do a lot of the collecting, as I said. We're the ones looking into the systematics of various kinds of fungi and also the interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I was wondering, when I compared this meeting here to the one that was in Bangkok, were there more people in Bangkok? Do you think?
Not much. Not that much.
Okay, I think there were
From-
800, they told me.
We,
here.
well, actually, those that attended were 800 here, but Sharon said those that registered were over 901.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's a pretty good number.
It is.
It's only that some of them could not really attend because of visa problems. Yeah, so we had over 900 in Thailand, but we also had this political problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, but I think it's a good number.
Okay, well, good,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad it wasn't so low as I had thought they had said.
Yeah.
Early on, when I was first in IMA, there was a meeting in Jerusalem, and it got very low attendance, but there was a war going on at the time.
Yeah.
And so a small war, but still a war. So here we only had a hurricane to contend with,
But that, yeah,
they recovered very quickly.
they
for this
really
part.
recovered very
For
quickly.
this
Yes.
part of the country, and I'm sure they put all their resources to try to bring in money.
I think
dollars.
Sharon is doing a great job
Yeah.
organizing this conference.
And she's had help from her husband,
Yes,
Jose, and Chris Shartle
was also in
the
the
program
program
committee.
committee. Yes.
Don Feaster, also who else? Matthias Capara.
Matthias Capara.
Oh, and Lodge, Jean Lodge.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and probably some others. But anyway, it's been a very good meeting.
It's a very good meeting, and I actually really like that they had this trips to the forest several times
Yeah.
during the conference.
Exactly.
And I was able to join too.
Oh,
And I
where'd
got
you
so
go?
excited. I went to El Yunque National Park the first day on July 15. And the other last Wednesday, we went to Rio Abao.
Okay.
So-
I've never been there. I did go to El Yunque when I was here one time.
So the excursions are really great. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've talked to several women today and yesterday that have families, and I didn't even know it, but I happen to know since I know you and your
Yeah.
husband, and you have a son. And
Yes.
does that interfere much with your work? I shouldn't say interfere
Well,
because you don't.
Well, he's grown now and he's 20 years old, so
Yeah.
it does not really interfere. He understands my work. My husband also understands my work, so I'm lucky
Yes.
in that area. But when he was a kid, when he was little, it's difficult to balance
It is.
family and work.
is.
Yes, it is. It is.
And I want to just mention your son is called North.
Yes.
And we have trouble, Americans have trouble pronouncing Thai names sometimes. And
Yes.
so I don't know if that's his real name or is it a nickname?
It's a nickname.
Does he have a very long name?
His Thai name is Surachet.
Okay.
And I think Thai other people might find it difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, well, non-Thais.
Non-Thais, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, North is a really, you said he got it because he liked to go on vacation in the north of,
Well, we love going to the
Oh,
north,
oh, okay.
and we also think that he is like our compass. When we had
Oh,
him,
okay.
it's like before that we really had no direction, like So he really set how we should go.
Okay.
After he
North.
was born.
Okay.
Yeah. So
North
it's
Star.
like our true compass.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've known in your lab a pear
Yes.
and an apple.
Yes.
And those are the ones that I remember.
Uh-huh.
Now, on one of the excursions that you had during the 10th International Mycological Congress, I went on a really neat field trip to a place where they grow boletes. Do you know the place I'm talking about?
Ayutthaya.
Yeah, it's a very unusual bolete because it's parasitic.
Phlebopus. Yeah. Phlebopus portensis.
Parasitic on an insect, on a root.
On a root of some plants. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the woman who is like the mayor of the village,
Yeah.
she told us that they had been able to stop growing rice, which was a very time-consuming.
Yes, because it takes 3 months to grow rice and harvest it.
And so they could have many other personal activities now with
Yeah, so that's an extra income for them. They love to harvest this and sell it for a really good price.
Yeah.
So the locals have, additional money.
So they're still growing rice though.
They're
or
still
they
growing.
can't make it.
Some
only
of
on
them
the
they
money.
change the crops
Oh,
or
okay.
they add additional crops. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, was it hard for you to learn German?
it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but we had to, otherwise I would not be able to study. So yeah.
That was incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was strange. My little cousin, she's like my little third cousin, went to Germany as an au pair, and they had to have a plan. The German government wouldn't let them be au pairs unless they had a plan, and included in the plan, they had to have a plan to learn German.
Yeah.
The language.
So when I first came to Germany, I could not enroll right away. I couldn't register at the university. Only if I passed the German
Yeah.
language exam can I start. So that,
We have the same thing in
yeah.
in
I think in the
US.
U.S. you need to pass the TOEFL test.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's a TOEFL most places, but also at LSU we had a test of spoken English that was
Right.
recorded and some people judged it. But for me, this is a real hurdle to be able to go to other countries because I'm not very good at languages. When I learned languages, it was French and German, but we just learned to read, and that was it. So
Yeah.
I just envy you because you speak Thai, German, but English,
English.
and
Filipino.
yeah. Is it, what language is it?
The
Is it-
Tagalog
yeah,
is our
Tagalog.
our
Yeah,
national
yeah.
language, and a few other dialects. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. Yeah. Anyway, anything else that I've missed that you want to?
So far.
Okay, well, I just want to say that all of the United States has been watching the Thai soccer team in the cave.
Yes,
and
we
we're
are.
so excited they all
Yeah, and
got
we are
out
also very
safely.
thankful for all the help that we got
Yeah.
from the international community to get those boys out.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
there was
Really
a
nice collaboration with many experts, divers, doctors, Navy SEALs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice that they got them out, and one casualty was sad though.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I just love going to Thailand, so I hope to go back before long.
Yes, I hope you come again,
But thank
so
you.
we could go collecting again.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will go. And thanks so much for talking to me, because
Thank
a
you
lot
so
of
much.
people have not been to Thailand and don't know what a wonderful country it is for mycology.
Yes. Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Meredith.
Yes.
Yeah.